Please join in singing the first verse of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please be seated?
Conferred by the Chancellor of the University, Mr. David Azimus, who will address you now. Mr. Chancellor.
Guests, Vice-Chancellor, academic staff, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the University, it gives me very great pleasure to welcome you here this afternoon to witness this ceremony. I heartily congratulate each and every one of you. I hope that the awards you receive here today will materially assist you in your careers. And I also hope that the intellectual stimulation, the intellectual rigour that you've learned here will stand you in good stead as you take part in wider community affairs and adopt leadership roles in your chosen professions and across the community generally.
Mr. Chancellor, I now call on you to confer awards on those who are qualified to receive them.
As Chancellor of the University, I have been authorised by the Board of Governors to confer degrees on and to award diplomas and certificates to those who are qualified to receive them.
Mr. Chancellor, I certify that all of the candidates whose names are included in the printed programme have complied with requirements prescribed for their respective degrees, diplomas and certificates. Will candidates for admission to degrees and to be awarded diplomas and certificates please stand?
In the name of the Board of Governors and under authority conferred by the Charles Sturt University Act, I admit you to the degree or award you the diploma or certificate to which you are entitled.
Will graduates please be seated? The graduates will now be presented to the Chancellor by their respective faculty course coordinators and will receive their testamenters from the Dean of the Faculty of Commerce. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you the Dean of the Faculty of Commerce, Professor Dennis Breen. Mr. Chancellor, I introduce to you the Faculty Course Coordinator of the course leading to the awards Graduate Diploma in Human Resource Management and Graduate Diploma in Management, Associate Professor Rudy Weber.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the School of Business and Public Administration on whom you have conferred the award, Graduate Diploma in Human Resource Management. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you, having graduated with distinction, Anne-Marie Lou Dick.
graduates from the School of Business and Public Administration on whom you have conferred the award Graduate Diploma in Marketing. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you Janet Johnson.
Management, and the Bachelor of Business Local Government, Associate Professor Terry Bishop.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the School of Business and Public Administration on whom you have conferred the award Graduate Diploma in Local Government Management. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you, having graduated with distinction, John Patrick Cullaghy. Murray, with distinction, Murray Peter Love. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you Raymond Wallace Benton. Ronald Jeffrey Pickford. Ronald James Chichi. Dennis Desires. Peter John Wilson. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you graduates from the School of Business and Public Administration on whom you have conferred the award Bachelor of Business Local Government. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you, having graduated with distinction and winner of the Institute of Municipal Management, New South Wales Division Prize, Kenneth John Gilbert. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you the winner of the Marjorie Cropsting Memorial Prize, Geraldine Russ. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you Timothy James Butler. Ian Peter Cunningham. Stephen Colin Dawson. Paul Dennis Doherty. Jared Patrick Fogarty. Laurie Rex Knight. William John Lofthouse. Peter Leonard Masterson. David William Philpott. Brian David Shackleton.
To Min Wong. Foundation Scholar in 1989 and 1990, David Milton Wollstonecroft.
The School of Business and Public Administration, on whom you have conferred the award Bachelor of Business Marketing. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you, having graduated with distinction, Dean Anthony Jackson. With distinction and winner of the Mitchell Search Limited Prize, Michelle Dion Phillips. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you Stephen Allen. Bradley Paul Ballasty. Foundation Scholar.
Somewhat of a unique and certainly a very special occasion. And I'd like the first person to congratulate Mr. Breen is Professor Breen.
Kirsten Jane Goody. Anthony Green. Michael Anthony Greenman. J. Jeffrey Hannant. Paul Edward Harvey. Brett Graham Hodge. Michael Frederick Holt. Jason Noel Hope. Samantha Noreen Jones. John Raymond Kernahan. Maria Catherine Lawson. Robert Francis Lakuta. Matthew Neil Edward. James Conrad Long. Alfredo Arnold Lopez. John William Macquarie. Foundation Scholar in 1988, Rachel Louise Middleton. Alice Misak. Nicole J. Maloney. Stephen Nevada Nevin. Clark Jordan Nichols.
Deputy Chairman of the Trade Practices Commission. Born in England and educated at Cambridge University, Professor Johns has been a resident of Australia since 1957. In the early part of his career, he held various Practices Commission. Professor Johns has been a member of the Trade Practices Tribunal, the Technological Change Committee of the Australian Science and Technology Council, and the Metal Fabrication. Present to you Professor Brian Johns.
friends and spouses share the pride in their achievement. The subject of my occasional address to you today is the regulation of business conduct. What lessons can we learn from the past? And you may well consider that thinking of regulation of business passage from Alice in Wonderland, where Lewis Carroll says, "If everybody minded their own business," the Duchess said in a hoarse growl, "we're seeking to preserve and encourage competition. There can be..." At the same time, he would have seen nothing contradictory in encouraging competition while strengthening the regulation of business conduct. Nor do I believe that there is any contradiction in the pursuit of these two policies simultaneously. Competition exercises a discipline on businessmen to maintain the quality of their products, to offer choice to consumers and to innovate. The discipline of competition complements the discipline imposed by high standards of business ethics and on mergers provide about the right balance. Let me now turn to the issue of investor protection. Is it adequate? All these proposals would help to protect the interests of shareholders in public companies, but it will inevitably take some time before they're fully adopted by all Australian public companies. In concluding this address, I should like to mention briefly the role of appropriate accounting standards and the independence of the auditor in ensuring will emerge from the corporate failures of recent years and from the examples of unacceptable business conduct that are still being revealed in Australia and in other countries as well. If there is to be lasting and worthwhile reform, I believe it will be because
I invite Marcus Judge to respond on behalf of the graduates.
Professor Johns, members of the Board of Governors, distinguished visitors, members of staff, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I am honoured to present the vote of thanks on behalf of...
I thank you all for your attendance and participation in this ceremony. The graduates who have today been admitted to their degrees and received their diplomas and certificates will now join the academic procession as it leaves the hall and processes to McCarthy Park, where I hope that you will join us all for afternoon tea. Will you please stand to honour our graduates as they leave the hall?